Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long...
Haaland! Oh, it's come loose.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with them.
And Hullet! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So, a breakthrough already. Looking for options for movement. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, well played. That pass has been well intercepted. Gnabry. Referee has just said play on. And he's gone searching crossfield. And it's Beckham. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Hernandez. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Beckham. He's played him through. And that's a good ball. Great chance! And he hits the net. They are right back in business.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was...
Neymar! Now, who's going to be first to this? And one more try! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He is through here! Nesta spots it and intercepts. Collier. Hernandez. It's Vinicius Junior. Haaland is in a really good position out wide. Lahm. Gerrard. He's in space and looking for options. They're urging him to shoot. Crosses it in. Oh, important interception.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Beckham goes short. An instinctive delivery. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. No foul, says the referee. Here comes and the finish!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
And it's Ronaldinho. Real chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
Well timed, excellent interception. Vinicius Junior, who does have an assist to his name. Pull it. That's a good ball out wide. Beckham. Oh, a delicate chip through. Ah, that's a fine interception. Played out towards the right wing.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Gerrard. Ronaldinho. Nesta. Deep into stoppage time. Well, played right into his path. Decent hit! Superb goal!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Here we go again. That has been cut short. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's a throw-in. Haaland. Lahm is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's had it nicked away.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Rijkaard. He won't be happy with that one. Gently done. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to...
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, he has great set-piece prowess. I think you know what's coming, but stopping it, another matter.
This certainly looks appetizing. Beckham! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Well read, nice interception. Mbappe. Oh, that's delightful. That's gone for a throw-in. Gerrard. Oh, can he get onto this? Dink through. Collar! And more and more and more. And they are pulling clear here. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because...
And pull it! Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Gerrard. Oh, good ball! Hernandez. Ødegaard. Oh, delightful ball. And he was quick to react. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Kohler really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
There's the hit! Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Just eases him off the ball. Has a look and plays it forward. Good ball over the top. Now it's Mbappe, and he's certainly onside here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Lahm cuts out the pass. He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Chance for the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Corner number 2 then. Beckham with the short one. Flings in. He rises! Bell! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Upamecano has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. It's a goal kick. And no, that was never going to make it. Beckham. Saka. So what can they make of this? Beckham. Saka. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, that's a nice ball. Collier. Into the last 5 minutes. Kubo. And that's put paid to a promising move. Hernandez calmly anticipates. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. Now he's off and running.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Kane. That's good vision. Upamecano. Always onto this. And he welcomes it in. Pirlo. Now then, the ball's come loose. Beckham. Mbappe. And that's it. Ah, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, that's a key interception. Kimmich gets across to intercept that. Goalkeeper's ball. João Neves cuts it out. And through to the goalkeeper. Now it's Bale. Deftly done. No, that's been intercepted. It's a good spell of possession, this. Danger averted for now. That looks a good ball through. And he's through, it's one-on-one! Pinches it off him. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's had it nicked away.
Well, as box office names go, Peter, David Beckham is right up there.
Yeah, he gets the turnstiles clicking, that's for sure, but footballing qualities?
Well, I think any defence is going to be nervous because of the sheer quality he can produce.
Especially over a dead ball.
Yeah, not just that, I think in open play he can deliver for fun too.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And that is going out for a goal kick. That's played into space. Dinked through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. No, he's just misjudged that one. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now there's a Messi! Goal! Manchester United! There is the breakthrough! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Number 10, Lionel Messi.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition. No.
Oh, what a climb! They've scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah.
Mbappe! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Oh, easy pickings there. Beckham. It's a sweet ball, that. And there's green grass ahead of him. And no, that is pretty much... Oh, he's been caught napping! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And it's Messi. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Look at the space here! And now they can clear their lines. Rijkaard did well to stay calm there. Chance for the header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. That's a nicely measured pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well read, nice interception. Now he's off and running. Ruben Dias kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, great ball! And the shot! What a wonderful goal! Mbappe at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects.
Climbs up big! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's got the shot away! He's got a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Now it's Bale. And no, that was never going to make it. And he's gone looking for safety. And he's intervened well there. That is a great pick out. And Batistuta! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast. Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Bale chooses to go cross-field. And he was quick to react. That's good vision. Bale. Yildiz clears. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Mbappe! Mbappe! It's run loose. He's gone for goal! They want to be quick to recover this. Tierney.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Koller looking understandably energised after his goal. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Hullet. He's looking for the runner here. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And they're back on the ball again.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Lahm wins the duel this time. Great ball if he can get there. And it's Lahm. Terrific header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. That is good alertness. And the pass is intercepted. That's a nicely measured pass. It's a great ball. There's the shot! And he's quick to get it clear again. Can he get it through? Nice ball, and he's in here. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Alexander-Arnold plays it short.
Manchester United showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Maldini. Alvarez. He's had a shot! Well, that's another chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Bale. Koller. And he's picked out the run. Hullet. And Hullet! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Oh, that's well spotted. Hullet chasing after it. Pedri threads one in. He's got away. Tierney with the big header. Oh yes, it's there. Late in the day, this could well be it.
Manchester United clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
17.
And that is as far as it goes. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations, and I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Terrific header! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So, a breakthrough already. Maradona looks to get on the end of this.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's had it taken off him. And he cuts out the supply. Maldini with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Quickly taken. Oh, important interception. Can he latch on to this? Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a mighty effort! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Ronaldinho picks it up from the goal kick. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. David Villa. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. White. Now that's well seen too. Oh, can he get onto this? So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Seedorf. And that's decent hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And now they can spring out of defence. Cleared without complication. Manchester United have reclaimed it. And he's in on goal, and the shot! Oh, taken with style! Manchester United are back on level terms.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome...
Real chance! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Manchester United take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Maldini can't... Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he is going into that little black book. Collier. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And here's Bale. Gerrard. Oh, looks a smashing ball. And he's got his cross in. Looking for a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Costa Curta with the clearance. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. David Villa. He's had a shot! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Gets his pass away. Picked out brilliantly. Maradona!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Pass is just off target. And it's Maradona. Maldini cuts it out. Maradona is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
3 minutes added time.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Maldini makes the interception. Not the most accurate pass. Scholes. Oh, and he's through the middle. Look at the space here. He's had a hit! Ah, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Manchester United really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia from today's match is now on sale in the stadium hall. Substitutions taking place.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Dida punts it upfield. And the finish! Sticks it away! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Ah, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And that's a throw-in.
Substitution.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
No luck with that dink over the top. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, that's a key interception. He's looking for the runner here. Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, that's a nice ball. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Corner number 2 then. Rijkaard. And it's Ronaldinho. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. White kept his eye on it, and he's there. Played over towards the opposite flank. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Costa Curta. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he was quick to react. That is good alertness. White cuts out the pass. Fiddles it through. He's through here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, that's well spotted. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Collar. That has been slung wide. Oh no, what has happened here?
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Beckham. That has been cut short. And it's Bale. Ronaldinho. Chance for the header! Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's lofted through here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, maybe a touch of cramp, Peter. Hopefully nothing more serious than that.
Well, he is going to soldier on by the looks of it.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 24, Ronaldinho. Number 13.
That's good vision.
Coming on the field, number 20.
Can he get onto this?
Number 21.
Heads it! Brilliant from Collar! And that has raised the roof!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And yes, it's him again. Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Manchester United need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Pull it. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, played right into his path. Well read, nice interception. He's a sharp little ball here. And no, that was never going to make it. Maradona looks to get on the end of this. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Messi carries the ball down the right. And it's Hullet. Great defending, strong and determined. The wait had become maddening for Argentina fans. 28 years since their last major title. They finally managed it. And it was, of course, largely down to this man.
Yeah, and they won it in the best way possible against Brazil, in Brazil. OK, it wasn't exactly a classic match by any...
Oh, shooting chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Malaysia finding themselves unexpectedly... Oh, smashing header! And he hits the net! 2, and we've barely begun here. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And here's a chance! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Nesta is there, and he can pick it up. Can he get it through?
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Mateus. Now it's Hullet. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Bale. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh no, this does not look good. Lam. Mateus. Neymar in acres of space out wide. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's quick to get it clear again. But they've got it again. Now it's Eto'o. Maldini. And that is a little undercooked. Now then, the ball's come loose. Mateus. Now it's... And the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he cuts out the supply. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now that's well seen too. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Hullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very close.
Hits one! No mistake! Right back in the game! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Malaysia get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Beckham, he's got full. It's in. 2 up now, and they are cruising. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Beckham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Neymar. He's picked his way through. Pirlo. Beckham. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made...
Has a go! It's in! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
2 added minutes.
And it's
has been
Cruyff.
indicated.
He's looking wide. We are into stoppage time. Now that looks a decent ball. Bale. Now it's Bale. He has found a way through. Up he goes! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Oh, well played, well played. Malaysia have it back and can go again. Pull it. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Looking for the runner. And that's not going to reach. Pull it. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Beckham. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Pirlo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Pull it. Out to the left it goes. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pull it. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, good spread. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Bale. He's found a way through. Chip through.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Pull it. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Beckham! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Pull it. Cruyff. And no, that was never going to make it. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's cut it out. Mateus. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that's a nice ball. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Neymar. It's Hullet. And it's Eto'o. Messi. He's played him through.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Pull it. Nicely spread. Beckham. And he's picked out the run. Lahm is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Not the most accurate pass.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And here's Hullet. Tries a shot! Sticks it away!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
After 79 minutes.
And now he has two.
11, Gareth Bale.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And here's Cruyff. Shifted it to the flank. Rummenigge. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Can he get onto this? Collier. He's got away. Collier! He should have put that one away.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
Substitution on the field.
And we have our very first corner.
Healer. Number 11, Bale.
And it's been
Number
taken
9,
short.
Yankonen.
In for a
On the
header!
field, number 24, Ronaldinho.
Oh, he's been caught on it
Number
here.
20,
Well,
Neymar.
not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
And the shot! Eto. Rummenigge. And it's Cruyff. He won't be happy with that one. Xavi Alonso. Neymar. Just eases him off the ball.
There will be 1 minute.
There's
added
great
time.
running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the pass is intercepted. And that will be the final act. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. It is quite a scene here, this being one of Asia's top footballing venues, the Saitama Stadium. The action has already started. Back into the middle. He's onside. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Diogo Costa sends that a long way. And it's Burian. He's played him through. And the ball's come loose here. Can he spark a counter here? And he's picked out the run. And he's certainly onside. He's got the shot away! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Malaysia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. There's the delivery. Big header! Oh, taken with style. 2, and we've barely begun here.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that's been won straight back. Schneider. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not...
Now the finish! Just off target. Little doubt, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Seedorf. That is good alertness. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Schneider. And claimed it back swiftly. Batistuta. Beckham.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Bale. And he was quick to react. Adams. Conte. Seedorf. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Malaysia really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
And it's a poor one. Well, he can only improve on that one next time. Gerrard. And they're back on the ball again. And that's a good ball. Has a go! He's scored! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Collier.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Snyder. Great ball if he can get there. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Has a look and plays it forward. Looking for the run. He might be in here. Bale. Bouyan. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And he's found a way past. Oh no, this does not look good. Now, who's going to be first to this? And Mendes. Gerrard. Collar.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's had it taken off him. He's found a way through. Maldini. Bale. Maldini. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's away. Collar. Batistuta might just make this. Mbappe.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, super find. And he's got the... And Batistuta! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
We have ourselves... And we've reached half-time. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. How would you review the first half?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
For information on our shuttle bus service.
And so we're off again. Gerrard. And it's Rijkaard. Lahm. And he's intervened well there. Seedorf. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And it's Lahm. Lahm. Aimed in towards the centre. And he's there to clear it. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Beckham! Boom! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Oh, nicely intercepted. Schneider. Oh, that's a key interception.
Match with 62,005.
60 minutes played. And that chance! It's fallen kindly here. He's got a goal. They've done it. It was coming. They have their reward. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And now he has two. Malaysia gets a mighty effort! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bojan. And the finish! Pirlo. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get it through? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he welcomes it in. Maldini. He is through here. Kante cuts it out. Seedorf. Schneider. And Bojan. Pirlo. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Another chance from a corner. Pirlo goes short.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gets his pass away. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, perfectly measured that. Taken back almost at once. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Engages and forces him off the ball. A real chance if he can get through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Big chance, corner. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! No, not the best of headers.
Seedorf just had too many bodies around him. He would have done remarkably well to score from there.
And it's Pirlo, and he's had it nicked away. And he's picked out the run. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Not the most accurate pass.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Mendes promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Bale. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. He's looking for the runner here. Adams gets over and intercepts. Big chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Maldini clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Gerrard spots it and intercepts. Excellent. And time is up. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's picked Vinicius Junior! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Vinicius Junior deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rummenigge. That is very well defended.
Oh, that was expansive.
Big header! Oh, well played, well played. And he's intervened well there. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian and...
Can he put it away? Now, who's going to be first to this? Now he wants to get in on the act here.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Koundé. Can he get onto this? Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Bale, and it's lofted through here. De Gea, will they claim to that? Lahm. Rummenigge. Oh, that's well spotted. It's a really well-measured ball. Played back in. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Mbappe. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Pirlo. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he cuts out the supply. Has a look and plays it forward. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's looking to set free a runner. Now it's Darwin. Nunez has another go! Goal! Manchester United! Nunez at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Vinicius Junior looking to run onto it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He could be in here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mbappe! Oh, that's fabulous.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's taking no chances there.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mbappe! Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And they win it back again. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Onana. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Darwin. Oh, that's a key interception.
Added time.
Nunez looking to get on the end of this. There's the whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Beckham stood his ground strongly. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he was quick to react. Rummenigge.
Beckham really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
And again they run up against stubborn defending. Gerrard. Rummenigge. Beckham in with the challenge. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Rijkaard cuts it out. That has been slung wide. Oh, just skips past his man. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Adams spots it and intercepts. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And the counter is on. Short changes him with that pass.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Can he latch on to this? Goes in for the header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Rummenigge.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That's a decent clearance. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's managed to get free. Vinicius Junior! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And it's Dembele. Looking for the runner. Great position here. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
It's a mighty effort! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Corner number 2 then. Terrific header! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And now they can spring out of defence. Pirlo. Oh no, that was never going to make it. He's played him through.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And here's Mbappe, looking for options for movement. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Mbappe!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Bale. Number 13, Nesta. Coming on the field.
Well timed,
number
excellent
20,
interception.
Neymar.
That's
Number
been cut
5,
out, well played.
Cannavaro. Substitution.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Pirlo. Koundé calmly anticipates. Shapes to shoot! It's in! Do not write them off! Back they come! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Vinicius Junior. And he's quick to snatch it back. He is through here. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! A real chance and a real let-off.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Back into the middle. Rummenigge is in a really good position out wide.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It looks a good ball through. Schmeichel catches it safely. And the referee brings it to a close. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left...
Up he goes! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And he's had it nicked away. Gakpo. Oh, played through for the wide man. Szoboszlai. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. That's a shade optimistic. Gakpo. Now it's Szoboszlai. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Done delicately. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Alisson catches it safely. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now the finish! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Liverpool grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Gerrard, he's through here. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
The pass is intercepted. Ball is over the line. Beckham has it out wide and in space.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to...
Goes in for the header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's Gerrard. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Robertson looking to hit the byline here.
When it's delivered early like that, defend...
And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. No luck with that dink over the top. Played out to the right. Now it's Beckham. Beckham. Over it comes. He gets big. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Szoboszlai. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Now that's a fine challenge. Gakpo cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Oh, no joy this time. Gakpo has created one goal already. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He is through here. Bale. Oh, sweet feet.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Gravenberg. Szoboszlai. That pass has been well intercepted. Beckham.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's been shifted off it. Out to the right. Collar. There's the shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Fantastic excitement towards the end of the half there, and a last-minute chance that really should have been converted. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He's got away. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Gravenberg. Gakpo. Szoboszlai. Gerrard.
That's just playing it safe and simple. This is actually quite a courageous move, and...
He rises! He's scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Szoboszlai! There could be trouble here. Soboslai. Mohamed Salah. He's found a way past. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Soboslai stood his ground strongly. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, what a climb! And that was very necessary. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. That's a sharp pass. Pull it and pull it! And that is masterful defending. Real chance! Great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Beckham with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a key interception. Szoboszlai. Mohamed Salah.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's shifting through the gears here. So much. Tries a shot! He's scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Mohamed Salah. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Leicester gets rid without sophistication. Half an hour gone in the second half. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, super find. Leicester gets it away. Oh, shooting chance! Yes! And they are cruising away. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And that means just one thing, match ball.